I feel like I have the best job in the world. I'm constantly learning from my students.
I admire the talents of the students. I think they're really smart and funny. I feel like I keep up on the latest issues and memes.
I've been here for about 17 years, and it's been a continuous 17-year collaborative experiment in teaching Martin how to teach. So thank you, students.
My students are residents in emergency medicine oftentimes, and I really think that the most important thing is how much they care about learning, care about taking care of patients.
I think something that I've learned from my students is how to embrace modern technology. My students are very interested in using the latest and greatest advances. Those are the types of things that I had to learn in order to figure out a way to help teach them best.
Math is not the only subject they're studying, and therefore I have to be understanding when they have other obligations.
If my students are listening to this, they will recognize a phrase that I use a lot, and that is intellectual generosity. I encourage them to think about how important it is to engage with others, to collaborate with others, and to be supportive of others in the process of learning.
So at the dental school, I teach our students how to perform oral surgery procedures, namely extraction of teeth. And something that I hope sticks with them is that oral surgery is based on finesse and not force.
I hope that they go out there and do some good in the world. I hope that they try to make a difference.
More than anything, understanding that they are really so important in people's lives, and that they should appreciate that and feel that it's a tremendous privilege.
Number one, I want them to understand that mathematics is useful even if they are not going to become mathematicians, because it teaches them to think clearly and logically.
I hope my students can see that when the world feels overwhelming, slowing down and studying a small thing can be rewarding and illuminating and therapeutic.
I really wish that I had known how much faculty love talking about career advice for students. It's something that really means a lot to me, and I love sharing my story and my personal experiences with my students.
I think a lot about being the first in my family to go to high school, not just college. I think actually not having a model cleared the path for all sorts of innovative, different, out-of-the-box thinking for myself.
Maybe I shouldn't say this for students, but I wish I'd studied less. I studied way too much. I overstudied. I needed to figure out the balance of doing well in class and then also branching out.
When I started college, I was really interested in jazz, and I tried to make sure that everybody knew it. And so I wish I had known that nobody gives a crap. Nobody cares, that I am interested in jazz as opposed to some other thing. Nobody would have minded if I had taken this random course or joined this unrelated club.
My students are constant reminders for me of the joy of learning. I don't think that I've lost that, luckily, but I think teaching keeps it alive.